It's just Shannon. Now the front of the boat with the microphone in her hand. This is your docent Grace. Give it up for her, huh? Wonderful. Wonderful. All right, so is anybody else from Chicago on this boat? You got any other Chicagoans? A few of us. You guys, one more pair of people that we got to cheer for. My parents. Give it up for my parents right here. There they are. You guys are great. I like you guys. You let me live with you. Oh, it's too popular. Am I right? You guys look like you're having fun, huh? Must be nice. Must be nice. All right. Oh, Rhea had such a huge influence. They changed it from those 4 big waves on the outside to 3 big waves, because it turns out when you have 4 big tiers on the outside of this building, you got a lot of people who are staring straight into. Now most skyscrapers will sway anywhere from 2 to 5 feet at the top due to winds. They have to be able to move to stand that tall unit, and then she moved to LA, but she upped the property value so much in those top 2 floors. Building that's pretty aerodynamic as well is this one coming up on the left, the one with the waves on the outside of it. That is called Aqua. It's actually the tallest building in the world, built by an architectural firm with a female at the head of it. So give it up for the ladies, huh? Give it up for our girl Jeannie Gang. Jeannie Gang, her idea with that building, with the waves on the outside of it, is that everybody, no matter what floor they're on, should be able to enjoy their balcony. But as you get higher up in some of these high-rises and through these wind tunnels on the lake, winds will hit the sides of these buildings at upwards of 50 miles per hour. He said, you know what? No. We already have the tallest building here in Chicago. It's Sears Tower. Bottom on the right matches up at the corner of the Wrigley building, that beautiful building with the clock tower. To the right of it. The second ledge up on the left matches up at the top of those 2 Marina City Towers, those corncob buildings. To the left. Third ledge up matches up at the top of AMA Plaza, that black right. Now his student, Bertrand Goldberg, designed these 2 Marina City Towers. All right, you guys can see how they get that name. They have their very own marina right here in downtown Chicago. Now, architecture should reflect nature. So we designed these 2 buildings to look like something very specific in nature. Now, it's not corn on the cob, although it does look like that. And I am also hungry, but it's not corn on the cob, right? But he designed these 2 buildings to look like where it's flower petals falling from the sky. They were built in 1963 to combat this huge push to the suburbs. Everyone was moving out of the city, so they wanted simply because at the time that they were constructed, many people were too poor to afford watches. They couldn't afford them. People in the lower middle class couldn't afford them. So if you couldn't afford a watch, how you told the time was by looking up the buildings around it. Just 2 years after this was constructed, this spot of land right here on the river is where North America's biggest maritime disaster occurred. It was called the Eastland disaster. The Eastland was a big boat, had about 1,200 people on board right across the Marine Murdoch. And this was right after the Titanic had sunk. So all these big boats were required to have very heavy lifeboats. Chicago settlement. Now 10 of those first 12 buildings here in Chicago were all bars. Yeah, all taverns. because that's where you went to trade with the Native Americans. Right, but to this day, Chicago has more bars per capita than any other city in the U.S. We did it, you guys. We did it. Now, Chicago should become a settlement. 13, those bottom 5 floors with the alternating marble and granite, those are meant to look like the sidewalks and the streets here in Chicago. But notice how they run next to those train tracks, very loud train tracks. They didn't want anybody to have an office right next to the train tracks in 333 West Wackers. They run all of the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning out of the bottom of the building instead of the top, so everyone has the same experience throughout 333 West Wacker. The river water in, run it through their heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, and when they're done with it, they push it back out in the Chicago River, and it's cleaner than when they pulled it in. They save 5 million gallons of water a year. So those windows look like wires to birds, and birds think that they can fly through those wires. And they were Jeweler's building. We got a building actually designed to look like a giant bottle of alcohol. It kind of gives an idea about how people felt about Prohibition here in Chicago. Now, a lot of buildings in this intersection were used for filming in recent years. The Jewelers building gets demolished in the most recent Transformers film. That top ring of windows at the top of the window is where they filmed the fundraiser for Harvey Dent in Dark Knight. It's also where Batman's penthouse is in that movie. The short circular building right here, behind these trees, is the 7th side. So what do they do with Mather Tower? Well, if you guys can crane your neck a little bit, or if you saw it before, the crown at the top of Mather Tower is a little bit of a different color than the rest of the building. They literally plopped a crown on top of that building to regain the title of tallest building in Chicago, which they held on to again for just one more week. And they were beat out again, and they finally set that in puzzle pieces after the top of that building. Now, that crown on the top of the tower, you need to get over it. It's not happening. This building right here with the clock tower at the top of it is the Wrigley building. Now, a lot of people don't know this about Wrigley, but originally they were coming in shape and size of that alone to another one on Van Buren. But given a choice between where to stay at the Swiss Hotel, because that is the Metropolitan Correctional Center. All right, that's our city jail. This is the Sheridan Hotel. Here. All right, you guys. We're going to head back into Navy Pier now. Hey, 5-star rating. Mention Jamie, Shannon, and Grace by name. It helps the 3 of us out a lot. If you did not enjoy yourself on the Sea Dog today,
Go out there with my Aunt Mary Ann, Mansfield, and all my brothers, and rock the. She's afraid of heights. Yeah. She likes